Hello YouTube, hello MGTOW, it's me MGTOW on the Wind. Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of men go through, especially within the manosphere. Some of them aren't willing to share it with us, aren't willing to share. Me, I am. Something a lot of people mistake for a midlife crisis. It's called an existential crisis. Existential crisis. My favorite topic. See, the midlife crisis is usually when you when you question everything about everything you've done in life. And that usually is coupled up with buying a motorcycle. You know? Usually it's coupled up with buying a motorcycle, an expensive car, and or banging a younger, hotter woman half your age. An existential crisis is something where you question the validity of life, or your life, and whether it has meaning. This is where a lot of men lose their lives. It's the existential crisis. My favorite. A lot of men in the manosphere are going through an existential crisis, myself included. Plenty of times where I've thought of taking a short drink down a long river, or driving through a Jersey barrier and taking a swan dive into a raging river. I'd say about 50 to 100 feet below. Plenty of times. Usually with about dark times, you know, like I said, one of the ways to kind of combat existential crisis is, but as in the manosphere, is probably get a dog, some sort of animal that is loyal. Doesn't matter if it's a cat, bird, or something. Get something to look forward to. You know? Get something to look forward to. Because an existential crisis will kill. Can and will kill. Now, some people may not have it in them to off themselves. Some people may find ways to have somebody else do it. Like police officers usually are dispatched to people with an existential crisis, and a lot of other suicidal needs. Heck, some people might decide it's a good idea to step on the toes of gang members. I mean, hell, it's not like it's not like the society, it's not like it's going to be, it's not like society, basically society, it's not going to help, it's not going to hurt society, you know? Have a gang member do it. Or basically walk around with $100 bill in your pocket and basically get stuck up at gunpoint. And say, hey, Mr. Robber, could you please shoot me in the head so that I can basically perform my duties as an organ donor? I won't be needing them. That's the funny thing about an existential crisis. The person you rob may be having an existential crisis. It could be the person walking around in a neighborhood blatantly in the wrong colors. That could be the person with an existential crisis. They probably will hand you a suicide note and thank you. Most of the time, if you draw a firearm, they're probably going to put your hand to your pistol to their forehead and beg you to pull the trigger. You know? That's how it usually goes. Probably gonna, you know, it's just basically like they're gonna beg you to pull the trigger. So you find yourself in an existential crisis, like I said, be aware of it. It's a lot different from a midlife crisis. Midlife crisis, you're basically trying to come to the terms of your mortality. An existential crisis, you've already come to the terms of your mortality, and you want it to end. This is MGTOW in the Wind with another public service announcement. Signing off.